It's time for Bull Sessions, brought to you by NeCo Seed, your weekly hour-long excursion into all things agricultural, from farming to livestock, soil to seed, equipment to rural life. Now here's your hosts, Randy Baker and agronomist Brad Law.
Okay, Bull Sessions is back on the air, Bradley.
I am fired up for the new year and ready to go.
New year. Did you make any resolutions, or do you do that?
No.
Yeah,
No resolution.
Me neither. I don't. There's always, it's a new beginning time.
New beginning,
I think.
new things, and I know this is usually brought up around like graduation time, but I kind of thought about this as going into the new year, and I'm going to go right into my new list.
Okay.
I'm just going to cut straight to the chase, Randy. You got to do it.
You
got to go.
basically want me to just shut up and sit here? And,
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll do the
And if you
best
like
I
that,
can.
send us an email at bulletwillcross.net
Yeah.
to keep Randy quiet. If you like that idea, send us an email.
Hashtag keep Randy quiet.
Yeah, you guys aren't starting the new year off very well in your treatment of me, I don't think.
Oh, it's New Year. Okay.
I think this is a repercussion from the last episode.
I'm still mad about New Year or Christmas Eve's episode. I've still got bent up aggression from there.
I did say I was sorry, though.
Yeah. Anyway, we got a list to do, Randy.
Let me hear it.
Okay, you remember that book? I know how much you read, and you read things like from Dr. Seuss.
Oh, yeah.
You're
I know
fluent,
who that is.
You're fluent in Dr. Seussisms, okay?
Well, yeah, I guess.
He has that book, Oh, the Places You Will Go. Mm-hmm. Okay, I thought of some places that I've been and what I've seen, and I wanted to interject those into some breaks from the book.
They're clean, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not exactly.
That's
but
our new priority for this year is no dirty talking.
You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where you go.
Okay.
Okay, so remember, we're deciding where we're going. Well, I decided to go down to Columbia back in December to get some CEUs for my CCA. Say that 10 times fast. Okay, well, that was when we had that big ice storm.
I remember you was texting me regularly in fear.
I was taking pictures of flipped over vehicles that I drove past and sending them to you.
You was. I was worried sick about you.
Okay. So do you remember that movie, like the Ace Ventura movies with Jim Carrey?
I remember them. I haven't saw any, but I remember.
Okay. There was one of them where he's driving with his head out the window. Okay. Well, I'm coming back, and I'm over by Cameron.
Yeah.
And there is a guy with his car with the window down and the front windshield iced over with his head out the window driving down 36 highway on a sheet of ice.
That's good.
Oh, the places you will go and the things you will see.
Was his cheeks all flopping like they...
I just floored it and passed it.
Yeah. Oh, on the ice. Okay.
And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. Okay, I was here in St. Joe and got scared. We were out Christmas shopping, there before Christmas.
Right.
And I was up by the North Village, and they got that little deal by Best Buy in the movie theater. Somehow this old guy got confused, and he was headed towards the belt in the wrong lane.
Oh.
He was on the other side and this dually diesel pickup pulling a trailer had to slam on its brakes to stop, or they were going to hit him head on. We're like, we're going to see a head-on crash here.
It wasn't me, was it?
It was not you.
Good.
Oh. Out there, things can happen, and frequently they do, to people as brainy and footsie as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along. You'll start happening too. The places you will go. Okay, I frequent Walmart, and places you go. Well, we were after Christmas shopping, and we pulled up. We thought, well, man, that's a lot of people by the front. We'll just park over here by the garden center. And there was a guy standing behind the door of his Chevrolet pickup, and he was relieving some high fluid pressure.
Okay. Okay, right there in Walmart parking lot.
And it wasn't even an old beat up.
Imagine that.
And it wasn't even an old beat up Chevy. It was like a Z71 from the 2000 and something model.
How good is that?
The guy, okay, wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top the rest, except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you.
They can.
Okay, and you're well acquainted with bang-ups and hang-ups.
I am.
Okay, do you know what the CCY is?
No.
The CCY is Community Christian Youth.
Okay.
Up at King City.
Yeah, okay.
And I was in it when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And
Good
we
for
went
you.
to Branson on a trip.
There's hope for you.
And I was up early, and I thought, well, I'm going to take a shower before everybody else gets up. Mm-hmm. And I go, and I'm having...
How old was you, Bradley?
I was about 10 or 12 years old.
Okay.
And I was trying to get the shower to turn on. And, of course, the only people in the room were the other kids. And, you know, there's kids on rooms next to you. And then, like, 3 chaperones for, like, 20 kids. And I'm trying to get the shower to come on. And I'm like, what do you pull or turn to get the shower head to come on? I didn't know there was a little deal you pull up and it kicks it on. But I was like, man, this thing won't come on. So I keep pulling on it and turning it and turning it and turning it because it was turning easy. Well, the
water coming out?
The knob fell off, and the water shot out through where that knob was.
Good.
And there I am, 10 or 12 years old, naked,
nervous wreck,
in a hotel room, or in a hotel bathroom with everybody else in my group in the other room. So I have to wrap myself in a towel and then figure out. So everybody comes in there like, what's going on? And they have to wake up the whole floor, shut the water off, call the maintenance guy in.
Were you nervous?
And I'm still there. Half the hotel's in my room, and I'm sitting there wrapped in a towel.
Yeah, good times.
That was very
emotional, wasn't it?
Yes. You look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street.
Yeah,
Well, you know, when we build things, we usually have a plan, okay? When we build a house, we have a plan, and we try to design things so they work for everybody. Well, you know, we've been going to, like, you know, you pull into some place like Sonic to get a drive-in food, or you pull through the drive-through at somewhere else, or you drive and you go through like a pharmacy that's got a drive-up window, or the bank's got a drive-up window. Why are all the drive-up windows have things that have been hit and scraped and scuffed around them? They make it like everybody's driving a dang Prius. How many Priuses are there in Gentry County? Like one?
You're in town. Not everybody drives big pickups.
But you
when
can
you're
drive
in town.
that pickup to town, and when you try to go through there in a 4-door dually diesel pickup, long bed, that don't work too well.
You're just mad because everybody didn't cater their drive-ups to you and your pickup.
They were profiling that everybody should have
against you
against farmers with pickups, or even
they're not profiling,
or even moms with SUVs.
Well, yeah.
Okay, like I said, I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch. You can hang. Your gang will fly on, and you'll be left in a lurch. Well, speaking of being left behind, okay, one summer when I was in college, I bought a country mega ticket. At that time, you could spend like $20 or $25 a ticket, and you could sit on the lawn at
country mega ticket.
Yep, you could sit on the lawn for every country concert at the amphitheater there in Bonner Springs. So that means to get there, to get a good seat on the lawn, you got to get there early. And you learn things when you're doing that. You know, we saw guys with pre-hydrating themselves before they go in.
Oh, water?
Oh, no, not exactly.
Oh, okay.
And then we also saw that after the show, we enjoyed that extra round of entertainment of watching the drunk people find their cars. And we had one where the guy, the group, girl, one of the girls fell down, and she didn't get kept up with her group. Well, this other old boy that's been drinking since way in the afternoon.
Stop right there. I have to interrupt you, Bradley.
Okay.
We got to go to commercial.
You're going to get my punchline when I come back.
We're going to come back with the
Cliffhanger.
More with Bradley and his cliffhanger when we return to Bull Sessions on 680 KFEQ.